Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
he sure is. Thanks, David. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for the Pacers, Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Sabonis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Gordon finds Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fultz on the mark with the 15-footer.
Well, terrific to see Markelle Fultz knock it down, looking more and more assertive in the mid-range.
Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. Turner trying to free himself up. Sabonis, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now, here's Oladipo. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is his ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
Here's Gordon after the basket by Sabonis. Outside Fournier. Back to Gordon. He dishes it to Vucevic. Shoots over Turner. That shot off. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Oladipo, the pass to Brogdon. And Oladipo kicks to Warren. Brogdon outside. Passes it to Sabonis. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Fultz against Brogdon. Fultz, the pass to Isaac. He kicks it to Gordon. And there's the pass to Vucevic. Here's Fournier.
Well, Victor Oladipo is a dependable two-way player. We know he's a great scorer, playing on the defensive end as well.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now, here's Fultz. Outside Fournier. Gordon against Sabonis. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Oladipo dishes to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Inside, Gordon. And it's sent back by Turner.
I tell you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Sabonis. Justin Holiday comes in for T.J. Warren. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. Then for the Magic, Terrence Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And D.J. Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Lamb finds McDermott. Offline with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Gordon for 3. Fournier. Another miss by Orlando. Pass to McConnell. Outside, Lamb. Back to McConnell. Out to Lamb. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Magic. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
The Magic again can't hit. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here is Augustine. He's covered by McConnell. Fournier passes to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pacers out in front, up by 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Pacers, we've got T.J. McConnell, and it's Bitadze in at the center position.
And a guy like Justin Holiday, a great option off the bench. Consistent scoring threat with that second unit.
That's exactly right. And Justin Holiday also provides you solid defense to go along with that shooting, Greg. And he's older now. There's a calmness to his presence while he's on the floor. He's been with a couple of teams. He's been around a little bit. So he's just got to maximize what he does best.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Magic. They trail by 3.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Holiday looking over the floor. Right wing. McDermott dishes to Holiday. Shoots the 3. No good on that one. The Magic go the other way with it. And it's Carter Williams in the corner. Now here's Ennis. Not a lot of room. It's Carter Williams, top of the key. Pass to Bamba. And here's Ennis. Takes the 3. Ross finds Vucevic. Good on the 13-footer.
Well, great to see Vucevic work that in-between game, showing he wants to improve that game.
Now, here's McConnell. Carter Williams covering. McDermott passes to Holiday. Indiana moving the ball over. Down low. On its way from McDermott for 2. It's rebounded by Carter Williams.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Here's McDermott. Indiana again missing.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Ennis in the corner. To the inside. Outside for Carter Williams. Out left to the wing. Passes it to Bamba. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for McDermott. T.J. Warren comes in for Justin Holiday. Oladipo, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The Magic also changing it up. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Vucevic. And it's Fultz in for Terrence Ross. Brogdon the pass to Bitadze. Count that one.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
And the pass to Bamba. It's stolen by Oladipo. Now, here's Brogdon. D right on him. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Isaac passes to Fultz. Back to Isaac. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Lamb in there for Oladipo.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10 frame to send it back.
And it's in there. And it's 6 points for Markelle Fultz.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Lamb passes to Turner. Sabonis trying to get open. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Turner. The Magic have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And here's Augustine. No points in the game yet for him. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. That one wide left. And a close game so far through the... Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Some good moments from both teams. And...
Rest in peace to the Mamba and baby Gigi.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And it's Gordon missing. Indiana trailing here. Here's Oladipo. Wow, hammering it in.
Boy, big-time athleticism from Victor Oladipo, up and off the ground in a hurry.
Fultz finds Fournier. Brogdon against Vucevic. Isaac outside. Just 5 to shoot. Fultz dishes to Gordon. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Turner passes to Sabonis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sabonis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Vucevic, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for Brogdon. And a switcher also for Orlando. Ross is checked in. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And it's slammed in by Turner.
How about that. He's 7 feet tall, and Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Fultz kicks to Fournier for 3, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Justin Holiday's checked in for the Pacers, and the Magic making a change here as well. Wamba's checked in. Holiday against Fultz. Oladipo outside. Pass to Sabonis. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Hey, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
Oladipo finds Turner. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Turner's got 4 this quarter.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
Ross passes to Fultz. Back to Ross. Kicks it out to Gordon. On the wing, Gordon. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, excellent pursuit of the basketball by Mo Bamba. Love his effort there.
To the paint, stolen by Gordon. Ross with it. Outside Gordon. Bamba passes to Ross. Inside, Sabonis with the steal. It's stolen by Fultz. Kicks it to Ross. 1:25 left in the third. Clock at 6. Pass to Gordon.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Oladipo, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, Victor Oladipo gets a step and leaves no doubt. Look out below, gentlemen.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Leaf comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Oladipo.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
Here's Bitadze. He's covered by Isaac. Bitadze can't hit. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Augustine looking around. Ross on the wing. Back to Augustine. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And it's Vucevic missing. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. Trying to find Ross and gets it to him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Pacers leading by just 1. We'll get right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Lamb and Warren at the 3 and the 4. T.J. McConnell is out there with Brogdon, and it's Turner in at the 5 spot. That's the Pacers 5. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Here's Warren, and that one swishes right in. And the Pacers lead by 1. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Isaac finds Fournier. Back to Isaac from the arc. The rebound by Brogdon. Pass to Fournier. Here's Vucevic. Turner covering. And it's sent back by Turner. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Brogdon leading the charge. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Indiana making a change here. Bitadze's checked in. Gordon's checked in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for DJ Augustine. And so it's Indiana with it. It's a 1-point game. McConnell kicks to Lamb. The pass to Bitadze. And he banks in the layup. Bitadze's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
To the middle. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Ross. That's 12 points for Vucevic.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Here's McConnell. Vucevic with the block. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Now Ross. The feed now to Vucevic. Just 4 to shoot. Magic moving the ball around. No good from Ross. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. To the paint, the kick out to Warren. To the inside, Bitadze drops in the layup for 2. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer, pretty dime there.
Fultz the pass to Ross. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gordon, and it's blocked. Vucevic dishes to Gordon. Count it. Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Now McConnell. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Lamb. Outside to Brogdon. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Fournier is checked in for the Magic. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Right side, Gordon. Up top, Fultz. Shot clock at 6. Good!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
It's good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oladipo getting more confident in these big-time moments, demands the basketball and finds a way to score.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Isaac passes to Fultz, taken away by Holiday. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's in!
Well, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Now, here's Fournier. Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. Now, here's Fultz. Back to Gordon. Oh, no good on the dunk. Oladipo right side. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for... And in the locker room, each guy has been going over a look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Now here's Fournier. It's good from Gordon on the assist from Fournier. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
Fournier finds Vucevic, and goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Thrown down with Forrest Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Now here's Gordon. Back to Fultz. Passes it to Fournier. Here's Gordon. Here's Vucevic. That one doesn't go. Good D from Love. For Cleveland, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Sexton's shot is good.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Lets it go from the wing. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
There's Garland. No good on the triple.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
The drive by Gordon. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Garland, the pass to Osman. Gordon finds Vucevic. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Vucevic has gone 2 of 4 from the field. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Now here's Porter. For the 3. Offensive rebound. And Drummond kicks to Garland. The kick out to Porter. Over Ennis. Porter can't get that one to fall.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now here's Drummond following the miss by Mohamed Bamba. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And so it's Ennis bringing it up now for the Magic. Augustine passes to Ennis. There's the 3. Here's Vucevic.
And the 7-foot frame of Vucevic creates a lot of problems, causes a lot of problems for defenders, especially when he's close to the bucket.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Orlando.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Here is Ross. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Bamba dishes to Ennis. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Now here's Ennis. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Vucevic missing. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Garland. That shot misses. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Bamba's shot is off. Up in time. The shot, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Magic out in front, leading by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Windler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely. Pass to Porter. Launches it. Garland, no good. Orlando leading by 4. Vucevic to the pass to Ennis. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. It's blocked. Pass to Thompson. There's the dish to Nance. Shoots over Bamba. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. And a switcher also for Orlando. Isaac's checked in. Here's Windler. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Magic shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Now the pass to Carter Williams. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boom! At over 7 feet tall with bounce, Bamba, a great option for the alley-oop.
Sexton dishes to Thompson from outside the arc. And Bamba pulls it down. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Porter. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Here's Fultz. The Cavaliers making the shot. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Yes, that goes in.
And, you know, Fultz has a nice feel for when to let the mid-range J go. I mean, showing a real desire to make this a deadly part of his game.
Here's Osman. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And Orlando has possession, following the score by Cleveland. 4 on the clock. Ball's knocked loose. Porter with the steal. Oh, Sexton in position. He doesn't hit that one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in, and a switcher also for Orlando. DJ Augustine's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Kicks to Garland. Drummond trying to get himself free. Garland, no good.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Passes to Isaac. Gordon against Drummond. Isaac passes to Gordon. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. Orlando shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
The Syracuse alum, Carter Williams, a combo guard with really outstanding court vision and excellent speed.
Now here's Nance. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Tipped away. Augustine with the steal. Here's Carter Williams, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Now that's all heart from Carter Williams. I mean, he works hard out there to outrun the defender trying to stop him on the break. Well done by Williams.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent right.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They took it up a notch in the second quarter. That was obvious. And they sit on a 10-point lead at the half. Shaq, what's your take on Orlando?
They've really worked the inside.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just...
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Isaac with the steal.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Garland off target from three-point range.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Porter's checked in, and Essie's checked in for the Magic. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Isaac goes in. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Porter. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Right side, Sexton. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Excellent timing that time from Fultz. And I like the edge that he plays defense with. That's impressive for a young guy.
For the Magic, Terrence Ross is checked in for James Ennis, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz. Back to Fournier. Carter-Williams feeling it out a bit. Now the feed to Vucevic. Good on the bucket. Vucevic has got 10 points in the game. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. And Vucevic kicks to Carter-Williams. Ross passes to Vucevic. Yep, that one goes. He's got 14.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They get it again. Outside, Sexton. Here's Thompson. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Isaac passes to Fournier. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 16. And it's Sexton on the follow.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Pass to Carter-Williams. Nance against Isaac. Back to Carter-Williams. Orlando moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. With his first shot attempt, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Magic lead by 16.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Here's Windler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Vucevic. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And Orlando making a change here. So he gets them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Misses the 3. Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for the Orlando Magic. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Magic leading by 14. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experienced, calming effect veteran he is. Capable of finishing off those alley-oops, throw it in Vucevic's area, and he's going to go get it for you.
Garland, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
That's his second personal.
Augustine with it. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Here's Windler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And so he makes both from the line. The Magic shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Vucevic finds Fultz. And here's Augustine. Shoots from the high post. But they get it back. Vucevic the pass to Fultz. Now here is Augustine. And the 3 off target. Here's Windler. Here's Drummond. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. Gordon against Love. Stolen by Garland. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Ross with a wide open look. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 18. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. It's good.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
Here's Ross. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
Isaac kicks to Fultz. Feeds to Gordon. And that's going to be a travel. Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. 17-point game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Evan Fournier. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career, and that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Cleveland moving the ball around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And that winning mindset Love brings, so valuable, knows his role and plays to his strengths on both ends.
At the line for two.
That free throw good from Kevin Love. Both free throws good from Love. Magic leading by 16. Fournier for three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Sexton against Fournier. The shot. Love grabs the board. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Sexton slams it in.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Yeah, and his offensive rebounding numbers have dropped off a little bit the last few years, but Love still works hard down low and gets his share of putback.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Orlando.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Vucevic.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Shot clock at 6. Isaac against Porter. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Porter looking it over. Drummond, good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Augustine from outside. And so it's Orlando winning this one. And all right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. The Chicago River winding it. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. Now here's Markkanen. Here's Carter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
Fultz against Porter. He gets it in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Levine. Lays it up and banks it in. Levine's got his second basket.
You see Levine's filled out his frame, shakes off contact, and completes the play.
Fournier passes to Fultz. Back to Fournier. The pass to Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around from 11 feet away. That one a little long. The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Markkanen. Over Gordon. Here's Carter. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else. Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
And the jam by Levine.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And it's Vucevic missing. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Carter outside, and the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
It's tipped. Right side Levine. And Levine with the slam.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Inside, and the dunk by Bamba.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Levine for 3. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Bamba passes to Isaac. Ross with a wide open look. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Chicago leading. Outside Porter. Feeds to Markkanen. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And so here's Orlando. The Bulls getting the bucket. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Levine looking around. It's Porter outside. They get the rebound. Cornette can't cash in from close range. The Magic trail by 4. Down low. And here's the break. Here's Levine. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
With 4 seconds on the clock, Augustine no luck. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues.
That's a great dunk!
Freakish,
yes,
athletically.
Unbelievable play.
Wow.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
And we've seen this before. Zach with the ability to put up points in bunches.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. And Fournier kicks to Ennis. Here's Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Vucevic has got his first 2 points.
You like the extra pass. MCW using his height to see over the defense, and he finds the open man.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Outside Fournier. Back to Vucevic. Inside. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, and that 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Dunn misses. Magic have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Carter Williams the pass to Bamba. Now Ennis trying to find Bamba. He gets it to him. Banked in off the glass. Bamba's got the lead up to 1 now for the Magic.
And you see Bamba on the offensive end. Very raw, but has potential, particularly from this range.
Passes it to Hutchison. Kicks it to Dunn. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Young. Shoots over Vucevic. And Young with the basket on the assist from Dunn. And the Bulls lead by 1. Orlando, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, G.A., what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
The 3 from Valentine. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Now Carter Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Back to Bamba. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Hutchison. And, oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Young. Luke Cornett comes in for Levine. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Valentine. And it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Gordon's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Ennis. Ross, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's Fultz in for Carter Williams. Pass to Fultz. Isaac outside. Back to Fultz. Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. He kicks it to Ross. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Back to Carter. Ross with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here's Harrison. He's guarded by Ross. It's blocked.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. 44 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Harrison. Ross grabs the board. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando. Fultz kicks to Gordon. The pass to Ross. The dish to Vucevic. Right side Gordon. Here's Isaac. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago trailing here. Carter, the pass to Hutchison. Here's White. Misses in close.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And look how fluid Isaac moves. It's like watching a guard, terrific at penetrating and using.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to Out in Front at the half is Orlando. They are leading by 4. Kenny, what was your... And
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Oof, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 set. Orlando moving the ball around. Fournier, offensive rebound. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
It's stolen by Fultz.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg, believe me. But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Carter with the bucket. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly.
Lauri Markkanen is a guy you can build around. The 7th overall pick in a very strong 2017 draft.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for the Bulls. Chris Dunn comes in for Kobe White. Orlando also making some changes. Ennis, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. There's the lob to Markkanen. An emphatic LU jam.
A prime example of Satoransky's feel and vision for the game is making it easy for his teammates.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Augustine with the steal. Now here's Fournier. He's got 5. And here's Augustine to the left wing. Ennis kicks to Fournier. From outside, off the mark. Well, the scouting report for Satoransky is this. If he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls. Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. Carter Williams comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Gordon missing. Chicago with the ball. Satoransky with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Porter. 5 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 3 assists now in this one. Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Gordon dishes to Augustine. Gordon the pass to Carter Williams. Back to Gordon. Porter with a block.
Otto Porter with the reach to get that one. He gobbled it up.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gordon. Ross for 3. But they recover it. Young against Gordon. Over Valentine. The putback. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Young outside. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Satoransky against Vucevic. Satoransky gets the bucket. And now it's a 3-point Chicago lead. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Orlando. Vucevic the pass to Augustine. Carter Williams dishes to Vucevic. Here's Gordon. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Gordon's got 6 in the quarter.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
And Young kicks to Satoransky. Now Valentine. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Done. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Porter with the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Ross in the corner. And Ross with the slam.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Chicago now. Here's Young from deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Bulls. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Chicago right now, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Harrison in at small forward. Here's Carter, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This is what Carter's built to do. Attack on the interior and impose his will.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Luke Cornett, and the Magic making a change here as well. Ennis is checked in.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Back to Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
And Levine, here we go. And the jam by Levine.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Stolen by Markkanen. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 5-point Bulls lead.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Got that one up quick.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. White the pass to Harrison. Over Ennis. The shot by Harrison, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The shot's good from Fournier.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Markkanen. From downtown. He can't get it to go. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Isaac. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for Jonathan Isaac.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And he's able to get it back. Fultz against White. Shot to stop the run. Can't capitalize inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Chicago. And a change for the Magic. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for James Ennis. Fournier finds Fultz. Magic moving the ball around. Pass to Isaac. 6 on the shot clock. Fultz the pass to Fournier. Misses the 3.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Levine can't hit. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Kicks to Fournier. Back to Isaac. The pass to Fultz. Now here's Isaac. Pass to Vucevic. Uncovered. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Magic lead by 4.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Here's White. Rebound by the Magic.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Gordon dishes to Fournier. To the middle. Stolen by Carter. Levine against Gordon. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Fournier for 3. Hutchison with the rebound. Chicago has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
A tremendous display of poise from Gordon. Refused to let the moment get too big.
And Levine, here we go. And then Carter with the jam.
What a shot from Wendell Carter Jr. You know he has to feel good sinking this one.
Passes it to Fultz. And here's Fournier. Dishes it to Gordon. He kicks to Fultz. 5 on the clock. Back to Gordon.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Hutchison passes to Markkanen. Shoots over Isaac. It's off. Fournier gets a wide open look. Drops it in. And so it's Orlando winning this one. A narrow win under difficult. Hi and welcome everyone. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at the point. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Brogdon the pass to Turner. Brogdon kicks to Turner. Turner missing again.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Oladipo's running. Pass to Warren. Here's Sabonis. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
About 1 minute into the first quarter, Gordon finds Vucevic. Back to Gordon. Isaac outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Fultz. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Well, terrific to see Markelle Fultz knock it down, looking more and more assertive in the mid-range.
And it's Turner off the drive. Left side, Warren. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Well, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon. Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
And here's Vucevic. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. On the wing, Isaac. A miss that time would have put him up. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
Well, we know Oladipo is an elite dunker, one of the most creative guys when he's at the rim.
Fournier passes to Fultz. Here's Gordon. That misses off the backboard.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
And Turner throws it down.
Such a long, gifted athlete and tremendous rim run by Miles Turner. Nicely done getting out in transition.
Fournier passes to Gordon.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. To the inside. Stolen by Bamba. 3-on-3. Now the pass to Ross. He feeds it to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Here's Ennis following the basket by Doug McDermott. Augustine looking around. To the paint, McDermott with a steal. Now, here's McConnell. Tight defense on him. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
It's deflected. McConnell with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of this one. That's good from McConnell. And the Magic making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. And Indiana with the change here too. Holiday's checked in.
Boy, when you think about Doug McDermott, the last few years with the incredible shooting he brings, he's also been efficient. And though the volume is limited, this guy has done as good a job as he can picking his spots. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Ross finds Gordon. Shoots over McDermott. Now Carter Williams. Back to Ross. Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's Bamba. That one misses. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Pacers leading by 5. And back with the... And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall...
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness.
And you know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Ennis. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Ross in at the shooting guard position. And McConnell gets it to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the right side. Ennis passes to Bamba. He kicks it to Vucevic. To the inside. Here's Ross. Got a hand on it. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Passes it to Johnson. Misses the layup.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Bamba. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for Indiana. It's a three-point game. An easy 2 points on the layup. McConnell's got 5. Magic have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bamba. Carter Williams kicks to Ennis. Here's Vucevic. No points in the game yet for him. And that one, good.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Holiday against Ross. Good work there as it goes. Holiday's got his first points in this one. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways. You can win a lot of different ways. But you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Oladipo is a star, and he powers through the contact to convert.
Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Vucevic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Holiday dishes to Warren. Goes up at the stripe, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Well, this guy loves to take advantage of mid-range shots. T.J. Warren in his comfort zone there.
And T.J. Warren has always been able to score. Gives you production whether he's playing the 3 or the 4.
Greg, the numbers have never been a concern for T.J. Warren. He's always been a solid scorer. He's increased his efficiency. He's leaned a little bit more heavily on the three-point opportunity, which is so important. For him, to me, it's about staying healthy.
Isaac outside. And Fournier kicks to Isaac. Vucevic down low. He's covered by Warren.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Oladipo. Puts the move on. Feeds it to Turner. Over Augustine. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you love how Miles Turner gets into space in the paint, makes it really hard for the defender not to lean in and get some contact against Turner.
Gordon's checked in for the Magic. That one is no good. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Indiana leading by 3. And here comes Leaf leading the fast break. The feed now to Warren. And the layup's good off the glass.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
29 seconds left in the second quarter. Fultz looking around. Now Vucevic. He's got 8. Fultz finds Vucevic. Had the space there, but it's offline.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Turner inside with 1 on the clock. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a... That's all for now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court for Indiana, Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Warren in at the small forward position. Here's Vucevic. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Vucevic has got 10.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
Sabonis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pacers lead by 5.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Gordon inside. Sabonis is there. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Sabonis outside to Brogdon. Vucevic against Turner. Isaac with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Fultz the pass to Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. Fournier with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. Pass to Gordon to the wing right side. Fournier with the ball. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked.
Boy, T.J. Warren showing some activity on the defensive end. Great timing on that block. Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Rebounded by Isaac.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Gordon dishes to Fultz. Here's Vucevic. Back to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Oladipo against Fultz. Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And Doris, last season, Domantas Sabonis turned a corner in terms of development. He became a key cog in this offense.
That's exactly right, Greg. Coach trusted him in more pick and roll situations. He allowed him to do more heavy lifting within the offense. And Sabonis has got great basketball IQ. He understands how to make reads, set solid screens. This is a guy who makes people around him better.
Holiday dishes to Turner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Well, to me, this franchise has got to be thrilled and excited about the upside Miles Turner has. He's a hard-nosed player who wants to be great.
And Orlando making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Outside for Carter Williams to the wing on the left. Ball's knocked loose. Vucevic gets double-teamed. And it's blocked.
Oh, always fun to watch Malcolm Brogdon guard a little bit. Send it back.
Augustine finds Carter Williams. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Now, here's McConnell. 5 points in the game. The dish to Turner. Shoots over Vucevic. Shot from the top of the key. No good from Lamb.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Lobbed up there for Isaac. The dive for the ball. And the turnover again by Orlando.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Michael Carter Williams. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell passes to Turner. That shot off the mark. So Orlando will take it the other way. To the middle. And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. Ross against Warren. Ross passes to Fournier. Basket counts.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Turner off the drive. There's the pass to McConnell. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Sabonis has got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
Well, what you love is Sabonis has both the athleticism and the strength to play through contact. Nice.
Isaac passes to Vucevic. Misses from close range. The Pacers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
There's the lob to Sabonis. Ross with the steal. And that one is off. And so it's the Indiana Pacers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. And it's Fultz in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Right side Fournier. Here's Vucevic. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Indiana leading by 5. Here's Lamb. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Doris, just a devastating injury for Lamb last season. Tore his ACL and meniscus after the All-Star break.
And Greg, automatically you know he's going to miss a large amount of time with that kind of diagnosis. But give Jeremy Lamb a lot of credit. Put the work in to get back on the floor, and this team's happy to have him. He still has a knack for scoring from the wing.
Fultz against Oladipo. And it's Vucevic missing. And here's Indiana. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Turner dishes to Oladipo. Lets a floater go. It's rebounded by Fultz. It's stolen by Oladipo. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Fultz kicks to Fournier. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Gordon. Back to Fournier. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, you love the leap that Fournier has taken in this area. This guy a very dangerous shooter.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Tips it, and Turner stays with it.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That is his first foul of the game. Brogdon, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Gordon, the pass to Fournier. Kicks it to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. 5 to shoot. Vucevic down low. Defended by Sabonis.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Fournier in the corner. Here's Vucevic. Fournier gets a wide open look. The rebound by Brogdon. Pacers leading by 6. Oladipo goes in and finished off by Oladipo.
We know Oladipo is one of the quickest guys in the game. He is devastating on the drive.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. And here's Fultz. Here's Gordon. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Brogdon with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Down low. The kick out to Oladipo. Pass to Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon is not known for elite athleticism, but let him get around the cup and he's thinking score.
And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's his first foul. And Orlando making a change here. Isaac's checked in. Poked away. Stolen by Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. 1:14 left in the fourth. And stolen by Gordon. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. It's tipped. Gordon kicks to Fournier. The Magic again can't hit. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
The kick out to Sabonis. Indiana moving it around. Up top, Warren, guarded by Fultz. Lets it go. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night. Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Fournier against Oladipo. Outside Fournier. Inside. Vucevic down low. He's against Turner. Clock at 4. Here's Fultz. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
And here's Warren for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. And a lot of style coming off the Cavaliers' bus earlier. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. Now here's Gordon. Fournier dishes to Gordon. Isaac kicks to Fultz. Clock at 6. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Here's Fultz. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Back to Isaac. Magic moving the ball around. With the floater. And it's Gordon missing.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Now here's Love. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Here's Sexton. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Isaac passes to Gordon. Vucevic trying to get open, and the shot is good. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Vucevic with the bucket.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Love right side. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. Makes it off the glass.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Down low and stolen by Love. It's Osman, top of the key. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, Kevin Love using his sneaky length that time to get the ball and possession for his team. When he's engaged, he can come up with some steals.
Now here's Fultz. Isaac kicks to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by Orlando. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gordon dishes to Vucevic. Over in the corner, Isaac. Ball stolen. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Sexton. Finished off the break.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
The Magic trail by 8. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And pushing it up is Cleveland again in transition. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Sexton looking confident, tried to find a gap, made his way in there and got fouled. And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And this comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Cleveland leading by 7. Here's Porter. And Vucevic pulls it down. Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
From 11 feet away, that's short off the rim. Here's Nance. No good on the last second attempt there. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers lead by 9. And we'll be back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. Out left to the wing. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Bamba. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Carter Williams, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. And obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point.
Now Justin Thompson with some force on that one.
The Magic trail by 9. Right wing. They get a hand on it. Outside for Carter Williams. Bamba. Great positioning on the putback.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Sexton. And he banks in the layup. Sexton's got 7.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Augustine against Sexton. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Augustine. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Sexton. He has 7. Out to Nance. 6 to shoot. And it's Ennis with the ball for Orlando. Here's Carter Williams. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now it's only a 5-point Cavalier lead. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Sexton. Buries it down low. Sexton's got 4 points in the quarter.
When you get physical like that, I don't think Sexton minds it all that much, able to play through it.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, when you don't get in his way, Sexton's going to get up there and throw it down.
And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
Orlando making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Ennis, and Isaac subbed in for Augustine. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach. And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Now, here's Garland. Carter Williams covering. Garland kicks to Porter. Shoots over Isaac. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Magic trail by 9. Magic moving the ball around. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Isaac's got his first points of the game.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
And that one's good. Drummond.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Ross. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the paint. Here's Bamba. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with.
Thompson passes to Garland. Porter kicks to Garland. Here's Osman. Here's Ross. And no good on the last second attempt this time. That'll do it for the first half. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Colin Sexton having an outstanding game. He had 13 points, 4 and
we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. That's us out there for Orlando.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Osman. Kicks it out to Love. Goes back up. Drummond trying to get himself free. Love can't hit.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Sexton continuing to try to expand his game, and in this one looking very comfortable.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading by 7.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing. And sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being defensive-minded player yourself. Do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Here's Windler. That falls. Great assist by Love.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Magic have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Fournier dishes to Gordon. Back to Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. Clock at 6 to the inside. And Fournier kicks to Gordon. And then jammed down as he goes right over Larry Nance Jr.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Now here's Garland. Defense right on him. Passes it to Nance. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter. Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized forward who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Windler, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The pass to Fultz. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the third. The drive by Gordon. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's Fultz. 30 seconds left in the third. It's stolen by Nance. One-on-one fast break. Here's Osman. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Windler's got the lead up to 12 now for Cleveland.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Vucevic. Shoots from 12. Rebound, Love. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's Garland. No good off the back of the rim.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 12. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Porter is out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy.
Outside Fournier. Back to Fultz. Orlando moving the ball around. Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Sexton penetrating. And a missed layup. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Orlando. down by 12. And then Porter with the jam.
Garland going to have to use those quick hands, and he does so that time to get the steal.
Here's Fultz. And foul on the shot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. Thompson outside. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Thompson finds Drummond. Ross against Sexton. 2 points. That one goes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Thompson, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Magic trail by 16, and stolen by Sexton. And Drummond throws it down.
Whoa, 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 the solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly, caught the defense totally off guard. Fournier passes to Ross. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Back to Gordon. Cavaliers with the rebound, and here are the Cavaliers. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Whoa, 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 the solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly, caught the defense totally off guard. Now here's Fultz. He kicks it to Gordon. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when Gordon is hot, boy, he is fun to watch. And you can tell he's having fun as well.
Outside, Sexton. Here's Thompson. Back to Sexton. .121 left to play here in the fourth. Garland dishes to Drummond. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. 1:16 left here in the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Colin Sexton.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
With the putback.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. The unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's the triple. Rebound, Andre Drummond. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Bell passes to Windler. Back to Dellavedova. Here's Windler. Kept alive. And Drummond kicks to Dellavedova. Pass to Windler. And another miss by Cleveland. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way. location in downtown Orlando through the air. Welcome to 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Now here is Carter. Outside, Markkanen. Trying to get open is Carter. Markkanen can't get it to go. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Orlando.
And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what Markkanen could be. I mean, this kid can dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the 3 off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Now here's White. Outside, Porter. On the wing, Levine. And stolen by Fournier. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. No good on his first attempt of the game.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Markkanen kicks to Porter. Shoots over Isaac. Carter left side. No good that time. So Orlando will take it the other way. Vucevic against Porter. Vucevic the pass to Isaac. Back to Vucevic. Orlando moving the ball around. Fournier finds Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Over Carter. Passes to Isaac. Gordon inside. He's guarded by Markkanen. Back to Gordon. A second chance effort, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Now here's White. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon to the middle. They could use a bucket, and Carter lays it up and in.
Because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. Isaac outside. Levine against Fournier. Back to Gordon. And they double up Gordon. And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Levine. Out to White. Pass to Markkanen. Back to White. And 1:01 left here in the opening quarter. There's the lob to Markkanen. Can't hit that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Here's Levine, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Fultz dishes to Gordon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Lauri Markkanen. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Now here's Satoransky. Young outside. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Here's Hutchison. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Got it off in time, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes. And recently, we chatted with Zach Levine about the team. And
we should have energy, and we should be outplaying the other team.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Chris Dunn, also Thomas Satoransky out there. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. Dunn misses. Orlando leading. Ross with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And there it is for him.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Here's Hutchison over Ross. Second shot opportunity. Yep, that one goes in there. Hutchinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Down low. Bamba kicks to Ennis. Three-pointer. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
Oh!
Tell us how you really feel.
About that finish.
Whew. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Augustine. It's hauled in by Cornette. The Bulls have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Young against Carter Williams. Out to the wing. Hutchison passes to Dunn. Shot clock at 6. Over Augustine. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Ennis, and Ennis slams it in.
When you're open, Carter Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
Chicago trailing here. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Satoransky. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Ennis. Evan Fournier is checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Well, the Bulls shooting around 41% on the night. Here's Harrison, guarded by Fultz. It's tipped. Vucevic against Markkanen, and Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Ross. And Chicago also making a switch. White, he's checked in for Satoransky. Now, here's Valentine. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. And it's White missing. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Isaac kicks to Fournier. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Vucevic with the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. Markkanen can't get it to go. Magic leading by 4. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
And the Bulls making a change here. Levine's checked in. Takes a 3. It's stolen by Fultz. Vucevic against Levine. Vucevic down low. The feed to Fournier. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And Fournier able to finish. Fournier's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Outside, Levine. Back to Harrison. And stolen by Fournier. Ball going up court. And stolen by White. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Levine kicks to Harrison. Pass to White. On the wing, Levine. To end the cold streak. And the jam by Levine.
And shots like this one, it gets Levine going. I mean, he loves showing off that big boy muscle on these contact finishes.
Here's Fournier. Off target at the rim. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. The shot, no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At the end of the period, they were up by... And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac into the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, C-Web, he gets scorching hot. Can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, LaVine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when LaVine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable. Like the show of unselfishness from Porter, wanting to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
For 3, Fournier. No good on that one. So the Bulls will take it the other way. In the corner, it's Levine. And the pass to Markkanen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Vucevic.
Given his size and skill set, Markkanen is hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. Then for the Bulls, Luke Cornett comes in for Carter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Isaac kicks to Fultz. Looking to end the run. The putback. It's good on the putback.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Outside, Markkanen. Passes it to Cornett. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
But you got to be excited about Markkanen's future. I mean, he's a big man who can really shoot and shoulder the offensive load.
Orlando making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Chicago also making some changes. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Valentine in for Zach LaVine. Now here is Augustine. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ross. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Pass to Markkanen.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
That one goes in. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Now here's Valentine. Pass to Markkanen. To the inside. Here's Cornette. Good on the shot. Cornette's got the lead back up to 3 now for Chicago.
And there's been a drop-off in their defense since halftime. I mean, they don't nearly have the same energy they did in the first half.
1:58 left to play in the third. Now here's Ross. He's guarded closely. And again, it's Orlando converting. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Markkanen passes to Cornette. Here's Hutchison. Outside, Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cornette. Markkanen. And Markkanen on the follow. Markkanen's got 6 points.
Oh, strong for Markkanen. I mean, he's a very good rebounder and an undervalued part of his skill set.
And the dunk by Bamba.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And there's the pass to Hutchison. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Passes it to Cornette. It's stolen by Ennis. And now, here comes Augustine leading the break. Gets a hand on it. Valentine grabs the board. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And the shot goes in. 10 points for him.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Ross kicks to Bamba. Back to Ross. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Vucevic. Tries again. Count it, and the foul. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. The unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
That one drops. He ties it up. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Harrison. Offline with the baseline jumper. Here's Gordon. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. That shot off. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. 2K Sports, back in a moment.
Venom.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Bulls shooting 43% from the floor. Taking a look at the Bulls. And small forward and power forward. Porter and Young. Harrison out there with Satoransky. And it's Carter in at the 5, down low. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Fournier gets a wide open look. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Magic lead by 3.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now, here's Satoransky. Carter kicks to Harrison. The kick out to Porter. Lock at 6. Fournier pulls it down. Fournier's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Harrison. You can't get that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Oh, trying for it. Porter with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Satoransky.
And how about the focus Satoransky poses on these finishes? Impressive watching him work through contact.
Now here's Gordon. Pass to Fournier. Stolen. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. And Young slams it home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Satoransky. Back to Young. 5 on the clock. A 3 ball. Rebound by the Magic. And now Orlando on the break. Feeds it to Fournier. Back to Fultz. Fournier dishes to Gordon. And he slams it down right on the top of Thaddeus.
Boy, they needed that one, and Gordon delivers. His productive habits really paying off there.
Fournier against Porter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Maturing more and more. You can tell Porter loves coming through for his team in these moments.
Stolen by Satoransky. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, man. I love seeing the take-charge attitude from Satoransky. He shows the confidence and poise that every team wants in the court.
Now here's Carter Williams. Fultz kicks to Isaac. A minute 42 left in the game. 6 to shoot. Gordon inside, guarded by Porter, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Carter, the pass to Satoransky. And no good. Magic leading by 3. And now Orlando on the break. For 3, Fournier. Good on the three-point shot. Fournier's got 6 here in this quarter.
He has the D scattered on the break, and with his touch, that's a great shot.
Satoransky against Gordon. Inside. Carter dishes to Porter. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Vucevic, he's checked in for the Magic. Chicago also making some changes. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Young. Bean comes in for Harrison, and it's White in for Satoransky. Now here's Gordon. Isaac finds Fournier. White with the double team. Fournier passes to Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around.
Can't waste any time here.
And you're right, they desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
Oh, that's the guy to go to when everything's frenetic. I mean, Carter has that steady.
Oh, Vucevic in position, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. And, you know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Porter passes to Carter. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans